Okay, Halo 1.
Halo
You
Combat
know
Evolved.
what?
It's probably my favorite, but I think
Uh, uh, ooh, are we doing one per square?
is there enough? One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six. Seven. No, there's too many. There's too many to do one per square. I think we
Okay.
just sort them. I mean, it's tough not to put a bunch of them in exceptional. Halo 1, when I went back and did the Lasso campaign for it, I fell in love with it, like hardcore.
Yeah, yeah. I think atmosphere, it's maybe the most atmospheric, like when you're playing alone,
Hmm.
weirdly enough, because the noise and everything like that. You really feel Chief's journey. You really feel him up.
It's not all bogged down by all this outside lore. I mean, the first three games really aren't bogged down by much, but Halo 1, it's like
it,
there's no expectations on it. It just does what it wants to do. It's aged perfectly where it's like just old enough that there's like glitches and skips that aren't all patched out because they didn't want people messing with some challenge shit so they can make money. You know what I mean? There's nothing like that.
yeah.
I mean, kind of the first two are like that. Halo 2's got a lot of that, but this one, it's like the backpack reload glitch. It's just got so many good glitches and it makes Lasso really fun. And I don't know, everything about it is just infinitely replayable for me.
Oh man, started great communities, Red versus Blue. I mean, this thing was
Hmm.
you could imagine, right? Left a lot to the imagination. And I think
Yeah,
that makes it exceptional. I think you have to put an exceptional. And I think we have to put this next one in
I think
exceptional.
also, I think because the multiplayer aspect of it, this one, I mean, and the campaign, the story, everything about Halo 2 is just like incredible. I almost want to put it above Halo 1 because Halo 1 had the great campaign stuff. Halo 2 has everything that Halo 1
I
has in the
think it's
campaign, but
ahead.
better. Yeah, I think so.
It's almost mythical, dare I
Yeah,
say.
yeah,
When I was a
yeah,
kid and like I heard stories of Halo 2, I was like, what is this game? You know, it's like Excalibur, right?
yeah,
Then you
yeah,
play it and you're like, okay, I kind of get it.
yeah,
You know, 100% you get it.
yeah.
And dare I say, this third one might be the best.
This actually sucks as a tier list. I feel like Halo 3 does so much to
Yeah,
improve on Halo 2. It's hard not to put this one at least above Halo 1.
it really is. I think this one for sure campaign holds up, but the multiplayer, the custom games, community is the
Yeah,
art style, the
it
just the
expanded
vibe.
on everything it had to expand on to be more popular, I feel like. Because so maybe it's better than Halo 2. This I mean, wow, this tier list is really shaping up.
When I when I think Halo, I instantly go to Sierra 117, popping in, flying in. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
Yep.
Chief Landon, you're a kid, dude. You're sitting there with your. I had an older brother. He was like, he had bricks in his pants. I was like, what's going on with
He
this
had
guy?
what?
You know, why is he? He's just real excited.
Your brother was bricked up.
Wait a minute, I gotta be careful. Wait a minute, that's not what I meant. But
Damn. Happy memories,
uh,
I guess. Yeah.
uh, sure. I mean, I certainly do too when I see Halo 3. So
Yeah, I get bricked up every time. I load it up and
yeah,
I'm like, oh, what's going
yeah,
on? Halo 3
yeah.
ODST, I think I really do like this game, but it's very short. It's got a good story, it's got good characters, but it doesn't have what these have, like as a full package. You know
I
what I mean?
agree. The firefight definitely iconic for
Good
sure.
good addition. Good addition.
The maps in Firefight were fun and pretty iconic too. I just don't think the package is there. Also, the lore to this game continued on kind of gets ruined. The game kind of gets ruined because
Yeah,
you find out what happens.
yeah. With Mickey like killing the rookie and all that, that was all. Like to do that outside of a sequel. And then next time you see any of the characters, you see Buck, and he's on a whole different fire team. You don't know what happened to anyone. I've read the books following this Bad Blood and I don't New Blood, was it New Blood? And they're
Yeah,
not. I mean, I think they're good books, I guess, but it's like I would have rather them been games. They should have been games.
yeah, I agree. But again, that doesn't take away the game. The game has a great soundtrack.
Yeah.
Um, Fun. You do feel like an ODST, so I'd say good. I think that one is a good game. Good.
Halo Reach.
I would go great. I would go
Yeah.
great because I'm not the biggest fan of the multiplayer. Controversial opinion, but I just
I
think
don't
that
think that's controversial. I think the multiplayer sucked booty. Like the online
okay,
multiplayer, it was booty cheeks. If it wasn't for custom games, this game would only be average. I think custom games and Forge, great armor customization, all free, no paying for anything. Another
Yeah,
thing, like
yeah,
if Halo Infinite had no microtransactions and you could earn everything in the game, I think it would also be great. But it's like one of those things where this came before microtransactions. It was just like they released it as a package, and I think that
yeah.
has to be seen as good.
Oh,
You know
dude.
what I mean? That
Oh
has
my
to be a
God.
step above.
The campaign, by the way, is
It's
great.
great.
It is up there, so that deserves that. And the package, I mean, you get Firefight, you get these custom games, you get all of that,
Yeah.
and $60. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's
even
kind of the
then was
old way
crazy.
you thought about games. It's like they took
Yeah,
everything from every previous Halo game and they were like, let's put it in here. Let's make sure this has everything that we can, to put everything we can into it. And I think, that deserves great. Even if I don't like the multiplayer all that much,
yeah. Oh,
you know.
dude. Dude, again, multiplayer had Invasion, had some unique ideas to it, but honestly, just something about the gunplay, it's kind of clunky. It's just great.
All right, Halo 4 average. I mean, and my case for average is it has a good campaign, good story, but it butchered the art style, terrible multiplayer. The Forge barely worked. You had the backlighting. Theater barely worked. I mean, this thing came out and it was like kind of garbo. I'm not gonna lie. And every aspect except for the storytelling, I think this game is bleh, bleh, but trash garbage.
I think Time has done this one well because the campaign is actually legit pretty good,
Yeah.
but only that. Everything else, like you said before, butchered. The
This
beginning
is
of
the
the end.
closest Chief will ever get to having like a God of War style game where it's like it's about him, his journey, his like everything before it is just like set dressing to his story in the game, and I think that's really well done. But everything else, like the way that they butcher the art style, it's unforgivable. Unforgivable.
The gameplay, clunky, it's not smooth.
Yeah.
Ah, man. Yeah, yeah. Well, I think that one is absolutely average.
Halo 5,
I think
it's
bad.
hard not, yeah, I mean the campaign puts it in bad,
Opposite.
the microtransactions put it in bad. Look, it has great multiplayer. I mean, I think the custom games for it were good, not great, and I think the multiplayer like gameplay is really well done, but that can't carry the whole game, you know. It's got to have for a series that's known for having good campaigns, every campaign above it is good or great. So for it to have a bad campaign and then have microtransactions require incredible grinding. It released unfinished. I mean, there's a lot about this game that's just like subpar. And I know there's a lot of fans of Halo 5, and I played a lot of this game and I enjoyed it. It's just I didn't enjoy the art style, the campaign, the microtransactions. Multiplayer's broken. If you try to even go play it right now, you're not going to be able to load into a match unless you like clear your cache. It's like terribly supported, not ported to PC. It's completely been
Yeah,
abandoned. There's just
yeah.
so much bad about it. So it's got to go in bad.
Absolutely. The rec system where you can't even unlock what you want to unlock, it's a complete
Hmm.
gambling system it's not Halo. It's
Yeah.
like it catered to, and to be fair, it catered to the audience of professional play and it did it really well. Like the gameplay, professional play, it was there for sure. Like I was watching the professional matches. It was fun. The gameplay was
Yeah.
it was um, hard to pick up, but when you got to learn how to use the booster and stuff like that, you're like, this is it's pretty in depth and really fun. I'd put the multiplayer, if we're talking like 4-on-4s, like up there. But
Yeah.
everything, the campaign, dude, the co-op to the campaign, no memorable missions really,
I
no
mean,
memorable dialogue, like
the
nothing. It's
amount
not
of
depth.
damage it did to Halo as a brand, that campaign, like completely changing Cortana, like retconning her death, making her a villain, making the Spartans like Power Rangers, like going in and fighting people like hand to hand, jumping out of ships and just sliding down mountains and just taking out like hundreds of things on the way down the mountain. It's just not how I viewed Spartans before. It's not how I viewed the Halo universe before. It stopped taking itself seriously after maybe like Halo 4's campaign. That might be the most serious it's ever taken itself, you know?
Yeah, and I think also it being T-rated, I
Oh
understand that
yeah.
ultra violence isn't necessarily everything needed in this world, but it's a gritty look on the world, right? We're getting older. Like the last thing I want is to be more of a kid. Like I want to be in an atmosphere where you really feel like
Hmm.
moments matter, like Chiefs, or in this instant, Locke, like giving him a persona that's gritty. It's a little bit more um, making the team more in those focused environments, like no flood, like the what you were fighting was, you know, uh, the eternal whatever the hell his name is 9 times in a row. You fought
Yeah,
him nine
Horned
times in a
Eternal.
row.
Yeah, it's
You
ridiculous.
kissed him like 3 times, and then 4 times you got to second base, and you're like, what am I
Yeah,
playing right now?
yeah. Come on, let's go all the way, Warden.
Yeah, dude, Warden, I keep running away.
Yeah,
Just come back.
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I think going on to Halo Infinite, this one's tough. I almost want to put it in average. The campaign,
Ah, yeah.
average. The multiplayer, pretty good. So, but the
You know what?
microtransactions, I feel like I have to punish microtransactions by putting this above Halo 5 and bad, because at least I can
I,
run the game and play it.
you know what? Last night when we were playing it was kind of some of the most. I had fun with it when we were playing last night competitively with the Tentacle Slayer. I thought the gameplay good. It's definitely fun. It's got its moments. The art style is getting back to where it was.
Hmm.
Campaign though, again, like they dropped the ball. It had some fun. At least it was fun to play compared to
Yeah,
Halo 5, like the grapple hook and some additions like that made it fun to control. But it repetition, same environments, no real threat. Like Aatrox at the end might be cool, but
yeah. Like
it's
you never
just
got to fight him. Like it just had these like no-name guys that showed up. They I mean, the Esheram was so annoying and pathetic. Like by the end of the game, I was like, dude, just shut up, dude. You don't have honor. You're here killing people, like massacring people, torturing people. It's like trying to make me care about Esheram as a character was just it wasn't possible. If the whole game is about how look at how horrible it's going for humanity, they've almost been wiped out, and now he's got people here torturing and killing and eating people. It's like, dude, you're not gonna get me to like this guy, and you shouldn't be trying to. You should just made him cool or something. Like, should just made him like, at least fall back on that. You weren't gonna make me like him, and they shouldn't have tried.
yeah, yeah. He did. Jesus. And I mean, he argues for this like great fight, like it's gonna be the great fight, and you fight him, it's like 2 punches in the face, and he's like dead on the ground,
Yeah,
back bending, and you're like,
just
oh
totally
god, dude,
massacre him.
yeah,
It's like, oh,
dude, because
this
you're
this
so,
was the best you had, this guy.
yeah, dude. No, dude, I think it's
Yeah,
bad. The microtransactions were terrible in this game. I mean,
yeah,
I look at it now, I'm like,
so
forty
expensive.
dollars for $40 for a weapon skin, like
Yeah,
I'll buy two.
it's too. Did I pay for some? I did when it first came out, and I was hype, and I was like, "Oh man!" Because especially after that first beta that came out for it, everyone was like, "Oh, Halo's back, baby, Halo's back," and I felt it for a little bit, and then no updates. It's got like all the guns that were in the beta were all the guns in the game. I really thought, oh, they're saving some stuff. They're saving some maps, some guns.
Yeah,
They weren't.
yeah,
They didn't
yeah.
save anything. They didn't save anything. They just
I agree.
they basically released the whole game as a beta, and then they were like, okay, in 2 weeks you can play this exact thing again with no other stuff in it at all, and we won't add anything
Yeah,
for years. So enjoy.
there's years, dude. No, it
Years.
felt like there's no community. Like no community with Halo 5 or
Yeah.
Halo Infinite. There was a little bit for Halo 4,
I don't
but it
even.
just
Did
kind
this
of
have Forge on launch? I remember Halo 5 didn't. Did this have Forge on launch? I want to say that they didn't have Forge on launch.
yeah. No, I don't think so.
I think that was months after.
Dude, yeah, Halo 5 didn't have that. Wait, what the
Or Halo Infinite. Like, what are they doing? How do they make the same mistakes twice? I don't know.
yeah, dude. I have no idea, dude.
Halo Infinite had potential. It had potential even up until a couple years ago, or like a year ago, when they announced they were not going to update it anymore. It's like, dude, if you invested money into this, you could have extended this thing's life. Like,
Yeah. Okay, what about this? Campaign Evolved. Where would you predict that's going to land?
I
Do
I
you
can't
think they're
even
going to
predict. It's
butcher
a
the art
remake.
style?
It looks like they're going pretty faithful to the art style. Um, but there's no way to know. It's basically a team of, because this is the problem. Halo's soul kind of died. When I'd say after Halo 4, and especially after Bonnie Ross left. A lot of people like to shit on Bonnie Ross because she stewarded the franchise after Bungie, but you can't say that she didn't care about the franchise. She personally pushed for Halo Wars 2 to be made, and I think that Halo Wars 2 as a story and with characters, it has it is the best thing that 343 ever had any like under their banner that they ever like pushed out. I know that Creative Assembly made the actual game, but I'm talking story wise, like all that. You know Bonnie Ross had a play in that, and I think she really did care about the story and the franchise and everything. And now we're left with Microsoft executives that I don't know who they are. They've never really done much with Halo in the past, and I'm worried. that now the soul is truly gone. Like there's no one there advocating for the community at all.
Yeah, yeah. That's it.
Take us out, Doug.
I'm taking you out. You know, name the restaurant, name the place, I'll pay, and I think we'll go from there.
Perfect. I'm thinking Red Lobster.
Oh, so
You know
you
what I'm
like
saying?
bougie?
Well, Red Lobster. Well, calling Red Lobster bougie is like calling Chili's bougie, I think.
Yeah. I prefer to take you to maybe McDonald's, but
Oh, okay. We'll talk
let's
about
restart this. Let's restart. We just started talking.
No, that's the outro. That's the outro. We're keeping it, and I'm keeping all this. That's the outro. Bye, everyone.